Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Season number 4, where we're looking at your race results in the Craftsman Truck Series race from Las Vegas, where it was Kyle Busch in his first truck start of the season getting yet another Craftsman Truck Series victory to his impressive resume. Grant Empfinger was the highest running full-time driver, coming home in second, followed by Lane Riggs and Caden Honeycutt. And how about Wallace Allen coming home with a top 5 finish in fifth, his best of the year. And then Friesen, Rhodes, Purdy, Jack Wood, and Andres Perez are at your top 10. You see the rest of the grid there with Gio Ruggiero and Dean Thompson at the back of the grid with a couple of unfortunate runs for them. So Kyle Busch wins the Truck Series race in Las Vegas. So here's your updated Truck Series standings. Of course, Stuart Friesen is your points leader. He, Grant Empfinger, Caden Honeycutt, Lane Riggs, and Chase Purdy are currently your 5 drivers in the chase on points. Mason Massey having a wild card spot with his win at Atlanta, as well as Jack Wood and Andres Perez on points, with Ben Rhodes, Jake Garcia, Lawless Allen, Tyler Ankrum are on the outside looking in, as well as Matt DiBenedetto and Tony Bradinger. So still got a long way to go in the Truck Series regular season. Our 15 races to go. Obviously, top 5 in points get in, as well as 3 wild card winners or highest in points. So there's your Truck Series. Kyle Busch with the win in Vegas. We saw the standings, and now we'll be looking at the NASCAR Xfinity Series race results here from Las Vegas as well, where it was Jesse Love getting his first Xfinity win of the season. No surprise there. So Jesse Love back in victory lane, having an impressive season so far. Connor Zilisch with a great runner-up finish. How about Daniel Dye, a career-best third-place finish. Then Justin Allgaier and Ryan Sieg with a great top 5 run. And Kyle Larson, Riley Earps, Brandon Jones, Connor Mozak, and Carson Quaffle round out the top 10. See the rest of the grid there. Nick Sanchez and Kyle Sieg at the back of the grid. And now we're going to look at your updated NASCAR Xfinity Series standings. So, of course, Jesse Love joins Riley Earps, Ryan Truex, and Brandon Jones as our 4 winners that are running for the Xfinity Championship this season. Currently, all of them in the top 10 in points, so would be in the chase, as well as Justin Allgaier, Connor Zilisch, Connor Mozak, who have massive point cushions already. Carson Quaffle, Ryan Sieg looking good as well. Taylor Gray currently holding that last top 10 spot in points by just 6 over Raja Caruth and Daniel Hemrick, who would currently be your 2 wild card spots, with Parker Retzlaff, Nick Sanchez, and Sheldon Creed on the outside looking in, trying to find their way into the chase. But Jesse Love, the winner in Las Vegas for the NASCAR Xfinity Series after Kyle Busch got it done in the Truck Series. And now we will go to today's main event, the NASCAR Cup Series Pennzoil 400 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, race number 5 of the season. As series of the race, John Nemechek has a fast car, as does Tyler Reddick, who is on pole position in his Jordan Brand Toyota for 2311 Racing. We're bringing out the Worldwide Express Chevrolet for just the second time this season, as we are green and underway in Las Vegas. Who's going to hit Lucky Sevens and go to victory lane today? We are going to find out as we start in 13th here. Battling with Carson Hocevar on our outside. Right in front of us, we got Chris Buescher and our teammate of Ross Chastain in the Busch Light Chevrolet, and we'll work it right here on the inside lane, harvicking that inside line through 1 and 2, giving Chastain a little bit of a shot, moving him up high. Now we're going to be side by side with Chastain for 11th. We split Noah Gragson 3 wide. He had a great qualifying effort. Inside the top 10, as well as the 36 is Zane Smith, who's had a phenomenal start to this year, running in 8th. We will now pass him. Now working on Alex Bowman for 8th. Chastain there behind us. Kyle Busch right in front in 7th. Busch trying to finally have a good run today, get another top 10 on the season for him. And now we are going to split Kyle Busch 3 wide. Bowman and I continuing to slice and dice our way through the pack. We throw a slide job on the 48, and we clear him into 7th. We go here in Las Vegas. Out of the following lap, we caught Christopher Bell for 6th, swing to the inside lane to make the pass on the 20, and we will. We pass Bell for 6th, and now we're working on Kyle Larson to break into the top 5 for the first time today. So far, looking like one of our best Las Vegas runs we have had in our career. Of course, the other one being last year in the playoffs, where we had a really strong run, came home with a 6th place finish. We crowded Larson, 3 wide squeeze out of 4. Somehow Larson and I kept it off the wall. We slid down to 7th. Now a few laps later, we're down to 11th with 9 to go. In stage 1 in trouble, Ty Gibbs blows a tire right in front of us. In turn 1 and 2, no caution as Gibbs completely wipes out into the outside wall, and then comes down the track right into the path of his teammate Christopher Bell, who gets destroyed. They both spin around. Bell will lose a lap. Ty Gibbs is done for the day. Now a few laps later, we are passing the 9 of Chase Elliott to try to get back into the top 10 here, as we were passing Ty Gibbs' damaged car, and we almost slide up into the wall with Chase Elliott there. I mean, a really tight squeeze, but we managed to keep it together, and now we come down pit road a few laps later here, fighting Chase Elliott for 10th, making contact all the way through most of pit road here, but luckily He's able to get off of us, get into his pit box, and we were able to do the same, go into our pit box. So now we're in for our scheduled green flag stop here, and midway through stage 1, 4 tires and fuel to get us back out, hopefully in position to get some stage points. As obviously I'm happy with the way the car's running today. We've been up front most of the day, solid top 10 car in position to have a great run here in Vegas. That's what we're going to try to do. As right now we currently come out scored 30th. That's because most of the guys who didn't pit when we did came in the ensuing lap. So we'll see how everything cycles out. Currently, your race here is going to be scored as Shane Van Gisbergen, SVG, staying on an extra 2 laps to take the race lead. Now as we pass pit road, we're going to move our way all the way up from 30th, all the way now up to 11th. But now we're going to be catching Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman coming out of pit road, merging onto the race race. We got an aggressive send into 1 and 2, almost got up into the wall. I was pushing so hard to catch these guys. If we do, we'll pass Larson down the backstretch easily, and we'll get a run on Bowman and clear Bowman. Into 9th place we go. We got +2 spots on the pit cycle. You'll love to see it. A great cycle from us here. Now we're past SVG, the ensuing lap in pit road. So now we're up to 8th. Actually a 3-spot gain on pit road. Great job from us getting in and out of pit road. But now the ensuing lap, Alex Bowman gets to our inside through 1 and 2. And here comes the 48, former Las Vegas race winner back in 2022. He will get to the inside of us, and Bowman will take 8th away. Now we're going to be sliding up the track into Kyle Larson, who once again, right up against that outside wall, managed to squeeze by us last lap of the stage. There's nothing we can do right now to stop Kyle Larson. He is just unbeatable on that top line of the racetrack. We just absolutely dive bomb it here on the inside lane into 1 and 2, trying to get the position. We make contact with Larson, slide up. We both have to lift, almost in the wall again. Larson keeps his foot in it, clears us for 9th, and it looks like we'll be settling for the 10th spot here, which is still fine. It's still a stage point, but Denny Hamlin will win stage 1 here in Las Vegas. He just crossed the line, and we will come across the line in position number 10, earning ourselves 1 point in this first stage, which is better than last week, so we'll take it. Denny Hamlin, your stage 1 winner. Bubba Wallace in 2nd, Ryan Blaney in 3rd, Tyler Reddick and William Byron round out the top 5. Then Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar having a good run today, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, and myself, your top 10. So Denny Hamlin takes stage 1, and now we'll go on to stage 2 here in Las Vegas, where we are going to restart in 10th here, still on the outside of Kyle Larson. We get a little bit of a run here through turn 2. We decide to go the outside lane of Carson Hocevar, an aggressive move next to the corner, and it works. We're going to be 3 wide for 8th, with Larson and Hocevar forcing our way to closer to that Larson line, trying to work this outside. But right now we are struggling. The car just does not have the grip. Larson will drive into 8th, and we will still be alongside Carson Hocevar for 9th here for position. Of course, Hocevar in his 3rd year of NASCAR Cup Series competition, of course, got 1 win his rookie season at Talladega. That was season number 2. Since then, winless, but has been very fast and was pretty consistent last year. Just missed out on the playoffs. He'll now pass us for 8th as we get back to work on Kyle Larson on the exit of turn 2 down this back straightaway for 9th, as the 5 and I have been racing each other pretty much all day long and are continuing to do so here into stage number 2, as now we try to work back the inside of the 77 of Hocevar for 8th, who's brought Spire. Of course, some very good runs this past couple of seasons, continuing to do so now. As into turn 1 and 2, we go to the inside of Carson Hocevar, and we will clear the 77, maybe. Yes, we do. Exit to turn 2 into 8th. We clear Hocevar and set our sights on the 48 of Bowman once more, this time for 7th. We will pass Alex Bowman on the inside lane and set our sights on Joey Logano and William Byron up ahead down the road. But unfortunately, Ryan Miller catch them in trouble in turn 1. That's Ryan Blaney. The 2023 champions blown a tire into the outside wall. A big crash for Blaney. They get slammed by Kyle Larson. Blaney around. That will bring out the caution. Now with 11 to go in stage 2, we decided to come down pit road alongside Ryan Blaney. So we drop all the way back to 32nd on the grid, but this is all because of our fuel and tire strategy here, as obviously we're on fresher tires than everybody else right now. We are just hauling ass through the field, already up into the top 25, and it's only been half a lap. And we'll also be closing in on the end of the stage pit stops here, but with the fuel we have, we might be able to stay out all the way here and steal ourselves a stage win. We just passed Connor Zilish, and we're into 21st now, passing Kyle Busch after just 1 lap. 10 to go in stage 2. Now swinging by the inside of Michael McDowell, AJ Allmendier for position. Now catching up to the 7 of Suarez, our former driver of this 99 car. Now with Spire Motorsports, some contact there through 1 and 2. He slowed us down a bit. But we're going to go by Suarez for 17th. Now Nemechek throws a block on our massive run. Nemechek having a very good top 15 run today for Legacy Motor Club. He will drive by Chris Busher, who we will drop a crossover, move on, past the 17, and go all the way down to the apron here to go by Nemechek. Kyle Larson now stuck behind Cole Custer and Chase Briscoe. We'll take advantage of that, go 3 wide, and continue our sights on making our way back to the top 10, which is right now going by Chase Briscoe, our teammate of Chastain, and Brad Keselowski. So now we'll go by Chase Briscoe on the inside lane, move into 12th. Now we go way too low there, get underneath the apron there, completely unsettles the balance of the car. We completely wash up the racetrack, nearly taking out our teammate of Chastain. Luckily we avoid disaster there. Briscoe gets by, but we're able to cross him back over on exit of 4, so now 3 wide with 8 to go in stage 1 for 11th place here in Las Vegas. We will clear Chase Briscoe, and on exit of turn 2 here, be able to clear our teammate of Ross Chastain into 11th. Now down the backstretch of that lap, we swing to the inside of Brad Keselowski's number 6 RFK Racing Ford, and we'll pass him. We are just like that back into the top 10, now chasing down Austin Hill, having a really good run today in his second season with RCR, running in 9th place. Now we will clear, now just barely clear Austin Hill. Into 9th we go, setting our sights now on the 9 of Chase Elliott for 8th place with 3 to go in stage 2. So now we're going to swing to the inside, Chase. Absolute slide job. We absolutely just sent it off in there. Desperate to try to make the pass happen. Not quite yet. Elliott able to cross us back over. Elliott now back to hold on to 8th place, but him and everyone else are coming down pit road now. Scheduled green flag pit stops here at the end of stage 2 for everyone except Denny Hamlin, who stayed out this lap, myself and Ryan Blaney, of course, who had pitted. We have enough to go this. We're going to go all the way to the end of the stage here. We're going to try to steal the stage. Just like that, we're up to 2nd the following lap. Hamlin pits, and now new leader in Las Vegas. It is me. We are out front leading the pack here in Vegas on the last lap of stage 2, lapping a lot of good cars. In position now to get our 2nd stage win of the season. The other one, of course, coming at, our 3rd stage win, my correction. The other 2, one coming at Daytona and one coming at Mid-Ohio, which are both races that fittingly we have won. So see what we can do today. Is through 3 and 4 for the final time. The stage we go a little bit too high up the racetrack. Into the wall we go on exit of turn 4. We're able to hang on to it, and we've come through to win stage 2 here in Las Vegas. Our 3rd stage win of the season. Ryan Blaney comes home in 2nd. His caution saving us, putting us in a great spot to use this strategy. Then Kyle Busch coming home in 3rd. Allmendinger 4th. Austin Cindric rounds out the top 5. Then Eric Jones, Denny Hamlin, Chris Busher, Chandler Smith, and Todd Gilliland. Your top 10 in stage number 2 here in Las Vegas. We are your stage 2 winner after Denny Hamlin took stage 1. We used some strategy. We get the stage win. Now on to the 3rd and final stage of racing. We start here in 10th on the outside of Ryan Blaney with 24 laps to go. As we try to work our way up to the front, we got Noah Gregson, who also stayed on the strategy, got some stage points. He's running in 8th place right now in the 38. He's right there by his teammate of Gillen. Will fly by Noah Grayson, get a huge run down the backstretch, swing to the inside of Todd Gillen, fly by him, Chris Busher, and Eric Jones into 3 and 4. Just like that, we're back in the top 5 within 3/4 of a lap. Now chasing down Kyle Larson for 4th, who gets Chandler Smith to move off the bottom. The 18 gets loose. Larson drives by into 3rd, and we will follow him through on the inside lane. AJ Allmendinger leading this race, 23 to go. Hamlin stuck behind the 16, and the path has been open. Larson and I just charging our way through the pack, and just like that, Kyle Larson, your new leader in Las Vegas, and we are almost clear of AJ Allmendinger for 2nd as we have worked our way right back to where we picked off at the end of stage 2, which was winning that stage. Now we are here in 2nd, trying to chase down Larson, but Denny Hamlin's got to the inside. Now we're the one getting loose on the track. Now here comes Denny Hamlin, the 11 to our inside, and Denny Hamlin will drive by in the 2nd. We will drop down to 3rd behind race leader Kyle Larson and Hamlin, who runs 2nd. Now later in the stage, it is Denny Hamlin who is taking the lead from Larson. We're 3rd, but a caution has come out. I couldn't find why, but a yellow came out, so now we'll have a restart with just 13 to go here in Las Vegas. Denny Hamlin, Larson, your front row. I'm able to swing to the inside of both of them here in 1 and 2 and make a 3-wide pass for the lead. And just like that, we are back out front with just 13 to go in Las Vegas. Can we steal a win here? We don't seem to have the fastest car, but we have done everything we can with strategy and fighting on these restarts to try to get this win. Here comes Hamlin to the inside, the 11, making a run through 3 and 4. Now Hamlin to the inside. I try to block him, but it's just not enough. Now we're going to be 3 wide. Hamlin to the race lead. Larson charging on the outside. Here comes Blaney. We're bouncing off of Larson and Blaney like a pinball. In turn 1 and 2, Blaney gets a little too loose on entry. Door slam. Contact made between Blaney and I. So some aggressive racing here in Las Vegas. We hit Blaney and Larson next to the corner. More contact as we barely clear the 12 and the 5. But now the following lap, Larson gets to our outside down the back straightaway in the 5. Fighting his way by and says, I'm trying to fight as hard as I can to maintain my track position. But we just don't seem to have the speed or the grip to make it happen. Larson again squeezing by us on the outside lane. He'll easily fly into second. The following lap will absolutely dive bomb turn 1. Trying to get to the 5. We completely whiff it. Larson clears us, and now Blaney takes complete advantage, swings to our inside, and Blaney will move into third place. We'll hit him with a crossover here through 3 and 4, trying to get this podium back here, fighting Blaney with everything we've got. Reddick trying to close in from 7/10 back. Blaney is from behind us. The 88 of Sam Mayer has blown a tire into the wall and hit by Jimmy Johnson. Mayer goes crashing, and the caution will come out here in Las Vegas for Sam Mayer going around. And now we have a restart with just 6 laps to go, so we decide to come down pit road, take 4 tires and fuel, and start flying through the field. Already a quick pass by Cindric and Gregson, now by Bubba Wallace, now Eric Jones. Just like that, we're right back into the top 10 within the half of a lap. Hamlin, your leader, trying to run away and get victory. Now he's swinging to the inside of Todd Gilliland for 9th. Trying to use these tires while I can to charge my way through the pack, closing in on Chris Buescher and Chandler Smith. We get a beautiful run exit to turn 4, swing all the way to the bottom, 3 wide pass going by them, now going by Kyle Busch for 6 with just 5 to go. Here in Las Vegas, we pass Busch, into 6th we go. Now working on AJ Allmendinger to get back into the top 5. And we'll pass the Dinger with ease. Now just like that, we're right back in the top 5, chasing down Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson, who we have caught. A few laps later, with an aggressive move through turn 1, we really crowd Reddick up the track, force him to check up, and we'll clear him for 4th. Larson gets the run to stay ahead into 3rd, as Hamlin and Blaney are a second ahead, running 1-2. Here we go, white flag, final lap, presented by Credit One Bank here in Las Vegas. Looks like Denny Hamlin is well on his way to victory. I'm still trying to fight back to Kyle Larson for 3rd, but I've used up all the good I had of my tires, and now we're just going to hold on to 4th the rest of the way, to still be our career best finish here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, as Denny Hamlin through 3 and 4 for the final time is going to deliver victory. Denny Hamlin dominates and wins in Las Vegas. Ryan Blaney comes across in 2nd. Larson will come home 3rd, and we will just throw that block to come home in 4th. Our best Las Vegas finish so far. Tyler Reddick rounds out your top 5 in 5th. As we now look at your final race results, a big win for Denny Hamlin, 2 in a row for JGR after I won the first 3 races to start the season. Bell last week, now Hamlin gets it done here in Vegas, so he will probably temporarily be in the chase. Blaney, Larson, Reddick, and I all really strong runs all day in the top 5. Bubba Wallace, another impressive 6th place finish. Chris Buescher, AJ Allmendinger, Chandler Smith, Kyle Busch run out the top 10. They use strategy to their advantage. Then you see through the rest of the grid there. Chase Elliott down in 20th. Some guys that struggled, Bowman, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, Chastain. Strategy just didn't work out for them. Connor Zilisch finishes 28th in his Cup debut. And the rest of the grid there, the back of the grid, Ryan Preece and Ty Gibbs DNFing due to a multitude of mechanical issues today. So now look at your updated Cup Series point standings. Of course, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, and I currently all top 10 in the points, so would be in the chase with our wins. And then Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, and William Byron have some pretty comfortable gaps above the cut line after 5 races. And then Cole Custer, still a great start to the year, 16 points to the good, 8th in points. AJ Allmendinger, impressive so far, 9th in points. And Brad Keselowski, currently the last driver, 10th in points, 1 spot ahead of Alex Bowman, who has a wild card spot, as well as Zane Smith, who's also had an impressive start to this season, with Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick, SVG, and Joey Logano on the outside looking in. As 5 races down, 21 to go in the regular season, Denny Hamlin, your winner from Las Vegas. And now, before we end the episode, as always, I want to give a shout out to my channel members. So thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me and helps this channel continue to grow and do great things on our road to 1,000 subscribers. Of course, those of you that are watching and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It only takes 2 seconds. It's completely free, and it would really help me out. And then if you also want to become a paid channel member, the link is in the description down below, or you can hit the join button to get access to exclusive perks. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.